2022 was made for all the mutable signs, and Virgo is, of course, included in that mix. The main reason for this is that Jupiter, who's known to bring good luck and opportunities, will be transiting through mutable signs for most of the year. For you, this is a year-long process of meeting new allies and even starting new relationships. However, for the past few months, Jupiter has made a brief appearance in your 8th house, which could have made such fortune seem somewhat absent. The good news is that July is the month when Jupiter stations retrograde and gets ready to move back into your 7th house to continue the process of making valuable partnerships. Because this is only a station, it will still be a month or so until the most giant planet in our solar system actually makes the big move. But with that said, this is actually an excellent opportunity for you to start getting ready for the re-ingress happening later in October. Though this might seem like it's a little far, trust that July and especially August will be crazy enough that time will fly right by. So, now the big question is, how can you get ready to open up space for Jupiter to come to bless your life again in the months to come? While July is the calmer month of the 3 leading up to that transit, there's still a lot of buildups. You can think of it as your time to test the waters and take in what's available and unavailable in your environment, so when the time comes, you're ready to make a decisive move. One of the areas you want to pay attention to the most is your 9th house. This is the place of travel, education, and any other explorative endeavor. This month, you'll have Mars transiting that house, which happens to be one of the places the planet struggles the most in the Zodiac. This is because your 9th house is of the fixed Earth nature. It's unstable and unmovable, which on a personality level can make exploration not come to you as naturally and wildly as it could. However, as the planet of explosive action transits through that house, that could change, and that's precisely what could cause some irritation. Through July, you'll have to manage your need to uncover new avenues while having your actions somewhat hampered, whether from an external or internal source. If this manifests internally, it could be a result of oversharing emotions or even looking too deep into a situation and finding something you don't like. Externally, this could be a result of debt or governmental issues. Those of you who have a partner could also deal with troubles in their finances. Although these latter examples are likely to be milder since Jupiter will be providing some good help to soften these topics. Now, Mars aside, the lunations of this month actually have very different energy for you, Virgo. Firstly, the full moon of July 13th will be happening in your 5th house of joy, creativity, and all good and pleasurable things that either come from the body or serve the body in some way, shape, or form. Knowing that some regions of your life will get a little rocky in the coming months, I would take full advantage of this time by connecting with friends, lovers, or acquaintances and relaxing a little. It's also important to note that the ruler of your 5th house will be transiting through your 6th house, which can make things somewhat muddied, even if they're fun. An excellent way to take matters into your own hand would be to either have a fun gathering with co-workers or employees, or alternatively pick up a new artistic craft and diligently work at it through the months to come. Even if the lunation only lasts a day, your 5th house ruler, Saturn, will continue to move through your 6th house until mid-2023, so it might not be so bad of an idea to hone new skills while you're at it. This is especially opportune for those of you who were born during the day. The new moon, on the other hand, is the one you want to tune yourself to the most. This one is happening on the 28th, just days before the most intensely chaotic transit of the year on August 1st. The lunation will also be happening in one of your more challenging houses, the 12th house, so it's vital to proceed with care on this one and allow yourself plenty of time to rest, meditate, or do whatever it is that you need to unplug from life for a second. This can be a time when the strange restlessness to explore and the anxiety caused by being still can speak louder than your thoughts. Whenever that happens, please take the time to tell yourself that it's okay to be still every now and then. Life is not just about doing things. July is an exciting month for Virgo. Even if this horoscope might have focused on some of the difficulties coming at the end of this month and onwards, this is simply so you can be aware of them, so when the time comes, you can allow for these energies to flow through you without any resistance. Remember that resisting change and tumult will only make it harder to process. Most of these difficulties are related to the mind, so just try your best to enjoy the silence as often as you can. You got this, Virgo.